Hello, my name is Shelby Schreier, and this is my Understanding Privileges project. So, what privileges did I go without? I went without access to hot water. In my daily life routine, that includes baths, coffee, and washing hands. I chose this privilege to go without because I usually take a bath every evening and I have to have my coffee every morning. So I knew this is a privilege that I'd really truly hate to live without, and I'd understand the real meaning of this project. So that's why I decided to go without hot water. Well, so what did I do? So I heated cold tap water on the stove for my baths and to make coffee every morning. And then I went without warm water to wash my hands, which is gross because I'm one of those people that hates being cold. So using cold water, just, I hate it. So anyways, yeah, so I went without hot water for washing my hands, which is gross because it doesn't kill the germs either. But that's how our students have to go at home too, a lot of them that are in poverty. So that's just part of it. So for bathing, for a couple facts, boil time for a big pot of water was around 12 minutes. And then I used about 10 pots of this boiling water for each bath that I took. So I'd fill the bathtub up about two-thirds full of the cold water from the bathtub spout, and then I'd dump about 10 pots of boiling water into that, and I'd swish it around, and it was warm enough for me. So that's what I did. So 10 pots times 12 minutes per pot is about 2 hours for me to prepare this. So that means I did not take a bath every night because that is a lot of work. So I took a bath on Monday, on Wednesday, and then on Saturday. And then in between then on Friday, I took a cold shower, which I absolutely hated. So facts for making coffee. I should have went to the store and bought instant coffee, but I just didn't do that. So what I did was I would heat up 10 cups of water each morning on the stove, and then I would slowly pour it on top of my coffee grounds. And then the process would take a long time. The coffee didn't taste good, but I did it every morning because I have to have my coffee. So that was not very fun to get up and do every morning. So what I learned, well, obviously I take my privileges for granted. I also learned a new perspective on how people in poverty live because I would always think like when I'm around somebody who smells, I would be like, come on, dude, it's not even that hard to take a shower. But now I know that maybe it would be hard for them because they don't have access to hot water, and who likes to take a cold shower? So it's not always accessible for students to shower even every other day, especially if they have many siblings. And a lot of people in poverty end up having quite a few kids. So to give your kids, all of them, a bath every other evening or shower without hot water just doesn't seem possible. So that's probably why a lot of kids that live in poverty also are dirty and they don't smell good because they don't have access to hot water like we do. So in this next slide, this is me preparing for my bath. So the pot on the left is how big it held 5 quarts, but I didn't fill it exactly all the way up. So then I had to get it to boiling, which is my right picture. And then this next picture is the picture of the pot with the bathtub, and then me pouring the water, the hot water, into the bath while my cold water is running. And then for my coffee, the left picture is the picture of the little pot boiling, and then me getting ready to dump it into my coffee pot. And then, so this is a picture of the water going into the coffee pot, obviously. And I will have to say my coffee was not good at all. But then I also thought about it last night when after I had done the 7 days without it, I thought, well, technically I'm putting cold water into my coffee pot, and my coffee pot itself is boiling the water. So technically, I'm not using hot water from the tap, but a lot of people in poverty probably don't have access to nice coffee pots. So I decided, well, this still works. So, anyways, yeah, so I learned a lot from this project. I truly, feel really bad for people that are in poverty without hot water. I couldn't imagine living without that privilege on top of many others. So, thank you.